we're going to continue our journey. Chapter 8. Welcome back to the longest journey. Let's see. I'll look at this rope.
There's a coil of rope among the debris.
Nice. I'll take this rope. I feel like the sound is not very good. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it's just me. Sounds like someone's breathing into the mic. Let's see. All the path left. It's the ocean. It's old
the
ruins.
ruins of an old city.
I interrupted whatever she was saying.
It's a deep hole. More like a crevice, actually, caused by some kind of seismic activity. God, it must be at least 50 meters down. The crevice widens out into a huge cave just below, and there's water at the bottom. It's a tiny tree.
Better tie my rope to this sapling. This tiny tree. April's tiny, it'll be fine. Ooh. Mysterious.
Big nests, once housing the elation, but now empty and in disrepair.
I like... Well, it kind of went away. I was gonna say, I like music like this. Where it's got like the people going, but then they stop. That. Like when it has these vocals. But that's just them doing it once. It's not quite the same.
Of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. There's a piece amongst the rubble that looks like a bolt or a key. It's intact.
Good work, Buttspot. Good work. Give me this key.
It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. It's the remains of a stone structure.
It's the remains of a stone. Oops.
That's a Merum City.
That is a Merum City.
It's a deserted Merum City.
Yo, Dusk, how's it going?
The top half of the statue depicts a big-mouthed creature calling out.
Yo, nice. Glad to hear. Dude, I like naps.
April! You're alive! You're here! You're soaking wet! Where did you go? I thought you drowned. I was completely miserable.
Aww.
And the chicks on this island are so prissy. They don't even care for a kiss unless you're all settled down with a nest in your own territory.
Glad to see you haven't lost the gift of the gab, Crow.
Lady, you have no idea how limited bird Twitter can be. It's all, hi, this, and
Bird Twitter.
I am that, all damn day long. I haven't had a decent conversation in days.
Shoutouts to 1999 Twitter.
Making up for it now.
I never know when you're gonna go AWOL on me again.
I had a little adventure under the sea.
Oh? I didn't know humans had gills.
I do now.
We don't. Well, I do. I think. At least I can breathe underwater now.
Cool. Not as cool as being able to fly, of course, but still. Hey, does that mean you're a mermaid?
Yes.
Hardly. I don't have a tail.
Yet.
What did you do after I saw you last?
Well, it took a while, but I found land. Not this island, just a rock with a couple of trees, basically. But when I went back to tell you, you disappeared. I thought you'd gone bonkers from thirst and hunger and drowned yourself or something, so I decided I'd better find solid ground myself or I'd suffer the same fate. And then I found this place. Nice, isn't it? And the best part is, there are no hunters. Only a bunch of big crabs on the east side of the island and a volcano.
I'm gonna walk around for a bit, Crow.
I'll just stay here and preen myself, thank you very much.
Giant enemy crabs.
What can you tell me about the island, Crow?
Only what I've been able to see from above. There's a volcano, dead I think, and lots of jungle, and some nice beaches.
I'd like to explore the jungle, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost. Any ideas?
Whoa.
I could stay airborne and keep track of where you are, that way I could direct you if... Sorry, when you get lost.
Wow.
Sounds like a super plan, Crow.
Super duper plan.
Let's go.
Let's go. Go to the volcano. What is this?
The rumbling is much fiercer here, and the ground is really shaking. It's definitely seismic. It has got to be emanating from this volcanic mountain. I mean, it looks dead, but it must be about to wake up or erupt or something.
Uh-oh.
Great! After surviving a shipwreck, being kidnapped by fishes, and learning to breathe in water, I'm about to die in a volcanic eruption? Isn't that ironic?
Graphics. Graphics, please.
It's a small, eye-sized aperture with a crystal in it, like a lens. Maybe some kind of telescope?
It's a
It's a
Triforce.
keyhole. What a strange symbol. I don't see anything interesting.
Change the symbols with the key.
It's a keyhole.
Do I have a key? Stone key.
It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city. I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea. I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything interesting.
Wow.
It's a statue just below a really tall tree. I don't see anything interesting. Somebody's looking back at me. Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a mirror.
We near the end? No, not even close. I don't know if you know
I don't
this,
see anything interesting.
but this is the longest journey. Take the key. How do I leave the view?
That's one mother of a tree. It's got to be at least 100 meters tall. And what's that in the tree crown? Looks like a man-made construction.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really looked into that. Did Funcom? I forgot. I think it was Funcom. Produce this? So they probably had like a pretty decent budget. You're welcome. I mean, this game probably has like a really deep history, but I wouldn't look too much into it because you might spoil a lot of stuff. I can find out for you later.
Dried twigs and sticks.
Hmm.
Dried twigs and sticks.
Hmm.
Ow! Shh.
Who's there?
No one.
Shut up.
I know there's somebody there. I heard you.
Is she gone?
Nope. She's still around.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
If you won't come out, I'll just sit down here and wait. Sooner or later, you'll have to show yourself.
Solar eclipse!
Oh my god!
Ah!
I hate this place. I so hate it, I can't even sit down without crushing the natives.
Big person alert!
What are you?
What does it look like?
A tree?
A talking twig?
We're stickmen. And you're an accident waiting to happen with your large, ungainly body and wobbly legs.
Wow.
What's a stickman?
An unlucky bugger doomed to a miserable life of stiff backs and monotonous drudgery in the shadow of a mother tree.
Happy little fella, ain't ya?
You have no idea.
What's that constant rumbling noise?
Lady, you have no idea what we have to endure. All day, all night, that noise is just murder.
Yo,
It
congratulations.
all started when Quaman, the quiet giant,
Quaman.
would you believe that's what we used to call him, was banished by the Orowal from his perfect fishing place to some remote place in the forest.
Whoa, information overload. Let's step back for a minute to fill in the details.
Who's Kwame?
Who's Quaman, the quiet giant?
He's the scariest human we've ever seen. He stands tall as a mountain and uses whole trees for toothpicks. But he was the quiet type and reasonably gentle for a human. He'd spend his days out by the Orowal village, catching fish and frying fish and eating fish, and looking out across the ocean, dreaming about loose women or whatnot.
Whoa.
What happened to get the quiet giant banished from that place?
The Orowal got scared when he accidentally stepped on one of their young ones. He didn't do any real harm, but they banished him from their village nonetheless, and told him to go far into the forest.
Who are the Orlowal?
They're the crab-like creatures who live down by the sea. They're nice people, if a little crabby. And it's hard to understand what they're saying half the time.
Where's Quaman now?
Somewhere in the forest east of here, we don't know where exactly.
Nerva.
He went there to get as far away from the Orowal as possible.
So what does all this have to do with the rumbling noise?
It is spelled
I
wrong,
was getting
but
to
that's
that.
not how it's spelled wrong.
If you just let me get a word in edgewise.
I just had some questions is all.
Anyway, Quaman is the brooding type. And he takes everything so to heart, he got instantly depressed and went to sleep.
And what is he doing now?
I know that feeling.
Still sleeping! That's the problem.
But how long ago was it that the Orlewall banished him?
The last full moon, nearly 30 sunsets passed.
He's been sleeping for a month?
Dude, me too. I know that feeling.
Depressed. What do you want, lady? Once I got so miserable I slept for 8 years.
Oh my God,
Let
me
tell
too.
you, those 8 years were the happiest of my life.
I still don't understand what this has to do with the rumbling noise.
See that statue over there?
Sure. What's up with that?
Back when the Dalmari lived on this island ages ago, they put these statues up all around the island so that they could speak with each other.
You're kidding. So they're like telephones?
Tell her what? I don't know what that is. The thing is, these statues are all connected through magic. And when you speak into one, your voice flies through the air and comes out of another statue.
But I still don't understand.
You saw the big head up by the mountain?
Yes?
That's the one they use to talk to everyone on the island, to warn people of storms or to hold evening prayer. It's connected to the statues as well. And Quaman is sleeping right next to a statue's ear.
Heckin' Quaman.
I get it. Resonance. He's
Look at this
snoring,
guy.
and the deep bass reverberating through the
This is me.
loudspeaker, the big head, causes a resonance that vibrates the entire island. But can't you just wake him up?
We don't know where he is. We're not much for exploring this forest. There's water and fire and monkeys. Monkeys like to play with sticks. We don't like monkeys.
But can't you just, well, send your voice to his statue to wake him up?
There are 4 problems with that. Number 1, all
4
the
problems, you
statues
say?
have a signed symbol, an identifying mark, but we don't know which his is. Second, most of the statues are broken in some way or another.
What do you mean?
Some statues can only talk to certain other statues. Some can't be spoken to, and some can't hear, which makes it very difficult to get a connection through to where you want to send your voice. Number 3, in order to use the statues, you need a key. We don't have it. We don't know where it is.
It's in my pocket.
And number 4?
We're stickmen, lady. What do you think? We don't know much about magic or magical devices. And
what?
we're not too smart, okay? There, I said it. We're not too smart. And when you look at Woody over there, who's pretty stupid by stickman standards, that's a pretty scary thought.
Sorry I asked.
Wow. All right, hold on. Anyway, Stickman, tree path. Oops. There. I want to walk up here. Nope. Climb the tree. 3rd birthday. Large organic tree-like structure. This is a 1-star question.
It's a big wooden crossbow, I guess. I wonder who built it and what it's for.
Hey, Seffi.
Who built that big crossbow in the tree?
I did. Well, I thought of it. And these 2 nincompoops gave a helping twig on the, manual side.
So they built it, and you supervised.
Yes.
Yep. But it's not done. There are still a few pieces missing before we can blast off for Luna.
Did you say blast off for Luna?
That's what I said, Luna.
As in the moon?
The same.
You intend to go to the moon using that thing?
Yes.
Lunar cannon. Yes, that's the plan.
It's definitely gonna work out.
Loonies.
Whoa.
If by loonies you mean visionaries, then yes, yes we are.
Exactly.
How come you're not working on your lunar cannon now?
Because of that infernal noise is why.
So, if the noise stops, you'll go back to work on your cannon?
That's the plan.
Where do the Elation live?
The elation. The guys with wings? Up in the volcano. There's an old city in there.
I think that's the
I think they're
joke, Tiro.
spoiled.
I think that's the joke.
How do I get into the volcano?
You don't. The road collapsed a few centuries ago, and when traders come, the elation fly down to meet them. Nobody goes up there anymore.
If only we had some way to fly over
I'll see
there.
you guys later then.
If you don't step on us first.
Ooh.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's a creature with large ears.
This text guy trying to explain stuff. Line the top one.
It's a creature with a big mouth. It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Looking for one that looks like a 5. Oh, here it goes. Is that an apple? Go to the beach.
It's some kind of giant crab. Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. It's another one of those magical public telephone statues.
How do I get up here? I think it's dying. Let's see, the bottom one to the 5 shape. Oh.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Bottom one to the 5 shape. Top one to the arrow-like shape.
The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out.
Go to the ruins. Hey, Mimi. Ruins? Volcano?
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown. Emerald green and clear as
What?
the morning sky. That's perfect holiday water.
Ruins. Here we go. All right. Volcano shape.
It's a triangular hole,
Oops.
like a keyhole.
Is that a volcano? Volcano shape. Bottom ring to the apple shape. Ah, dang it. Hey, we don't know the answers to every question. But the ones that you do are what make you a fan. I like that Claude keeps typing in all caps. For some reason. I already forgot what the bottom one is. Bottom ring to the apple shape. Okay. Stickman.
Dense jungle.
Oops. Okay.
Hello, I'm Woody. They call me the stupid one, 'cause I'm kinda slow, so don't let me keep you busy. I was born with a big brain, so I can't move as fast as my two brothers. I can only do useless stuff like calculations and design, and I play a few instruments, and I'm writing a book on the flora and fauna of Elias.
Yeah, that's the dumb one. That's the other planet, Chaos, which is technically not wrong.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
It's time for school. He slept through July.
Who'll be there?
No July sleepers here. I mean June. He slept through June.
Hello, Quaman? I'm God.
God?
Oh.
God is... Oh, forget it. That's just one big minefield. I was just... Bad joke is all.
Quamon, always the butt of joke.
Aw.
Where are you, Quamon?
That be a secret. Quamon want to be left alone.
What?
Could you please stop snoring?
Quamon be snoring? No one ever tell Quamon he be snoring. But then Quamon always be sleeping by his lonesome. No woman like Quamon.
Don't say that about yourself, Quamon. I'm sure that... You know, it's kinda uncomfortable to be discussing this in a public like this.
Yes, everyone be hearing about Quamon now.
Do you want to talk about your problems? Face to face?
What be the point?
I'll cure you, Quamon.
I'm a good listener, and I'd like to be your friend. That'd be the point.
Quamon not sure if he want friend now.
Please, Quamon.
Please let me be your friend.
Why?
I've got cookies.
I'm lonely too. I don't really know anybody on this island, and I need some help.
Meanwhile, Crow's like, wait!
Well, Quamon be wanting to help, but... Okay. Quamon be your friend and talk to you.
Yay!
My secret place be in the ruins of the old...
It's definitely
temple
secret.
by the wells. Follow the stream up from the rock beach and go right where it branches.
Thanks, Quamon. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hey, Quamon.
It's another one of those statues come phone booths. They must have been popular in their time. Whoa! You are big! You're just about the biggest person I've ever met.
Quamon be a freak. No one be liking him.
I didn't mean it that way. I just meant... April, you know just what to say, don't you? I'm sorry. I like tall guys. Really, I do.
You be the only one then, because no one else want anything to do with Quamon.
Probably because you're depressed all the time. You need to cheer up, Quamon. You're more positive.
How did you come to be on this island?
That be a long story. Do you want Quamon to be telling you?
If you're depressed all the time, then you'll be depressed all the time. If you're less depressed, I don't actually know how that works. I'm just making up stuff.
Sure, I have time. Tell me a story.
Many long moons ago, Quamon be happy. He be working at the Circa in Khorasan, where he be big attraction.
What did you do?
Quamon be the world's strongest man.
Ooh.
He be popular. People come to see him from all the northlands. Some even from east of the Bay of Fire.
Wow, the Bay of Fire.
An accident.
Oh,
And the
no.
Circa tell Quamon to leave, that he be dangerous, and that no one be paying to see him anymore.
Poor Quamon.
What kind of accident?
Quamon's most popular feat be the breaking of large rocks with his fist.
Just like Chris.
Everyone would applaud when the rock be breaking. Then one day, the Caliph be at the circa to see the performers. He be saying, Quamon, I hear of him breaking a large rock with his fist. This I want to see. But my performance be over that day, and there be no rock to break. So the circa ringmaster Oberon, he be saying, let's get a rock in here, any big rock at all. So they bring in this rock that Quamon never be crushing before. Quamon not be sure if it is a good idea, because rock can be dangerous when it breaks. But Oberon be saying, this you must do. The Caliph wants to see we do not disappoint the Caliph of Coruscant, or we lose our heads. So Quamon break the rock, and when it breaks,
What happened?
there be large pieces of rock flying everywhere, and one piece be hitting the Caliph and one his son. The Caliph be not seriously hurt, but his son be unconscious and bleeding from the head. They say to Quamon, run, get away from the circa in Coruscant, or the Caliph will have his head. So Quamon run, and he get passage on ship leaving that night. When the ship passed this island, Quamon be jumping into sea and swimming ashore. And now he be here.
Poor Quamon.
What happened between you and the Orlawal?
Oh, Quamon be so clumsy, so dangerous. He should not be among people. He be only hurting them. The Orlawal be kind, letting Quamon live and fish in their village. But then Quamon be stepping over a young Orlawal, almost breaking his shell. The Orlawal tell Quamon to leave village, to not come back because he may kill an Orlawal. They tell him to go as far away as possible. Quamon be sad because he liked the Orlawal, and because Quamon be having the best fishing place in all of Elias. He lose his friends and his food.
What do you eat now?
Quamon
Berries.
fish in these wells here, but the fish that live down there be small and not very tasty.
Would you like to move back to the Orlawal village?
Oh yes, Quamon be wishing that more than anything in the world.
I saw an Orlawal down by the beach, just outside the village. It seemed to be in pain, but I didn't know what to do. Perhaps if you come along, you can help him out and get back in favor with the Orlawal people.
Yes, perhaps Quamon can help, even if the Orlawal do not want him back.
Here it is, the, Orlawal. Can you help it?
Perhaps
Out
Quamon
there.
can help.
The Yggdrasil?
Poor Orlawal. He'd be crying.
It's the tree of
for
life.
help.
Norse mythology.
Quamon see what be wrong.
Whatever
the
it is.
Orlawal not shed its shell when time come, and now it be stuck in the shell.
Why didn't the other Orlawal come to its assistance?
Their claws be no good for this work. They be helpless. Quamon help.
Magic tree.
Quamon be good with his hands. Quamon be happy. Quamon accept your graceful thanks, sir. Thank you. You be making Quamon very happy. Quamon accept your offer and be grateful to the Orlawal people. Thank you very much.
What? What did he say? Why did you thank him?
Orlawal be inviting Quamon to stay on the cliff above the village, where he can fish again. Quamon be very, very happy now.
You understand what it's saying?
Orlawal language be easy to understand. It be just click and clack and clock.
I'm so happy for
Yeah,
you, Kwama.
April.
Go on. Don't let me hold you back.
Duh. All right. He was stuck in his shell, and he needed to shed his shell. So he's in horrible pain. And we needed Quamon to be friends with those guys again, because they kicked him out of the village. So now that he saved one of their people, they're friends again. Liam McGuire. Age 23. Wife of 10.
Hey, Quamon, how's the fish biting?
With its teeth? But not today.
Why's that?
Quamon be not certain. The fish always bite before, but then Quamon be having lure. Now no lure, just bait.
Just bait.
What do you need to make a lure?
Quamon can make lure with just anything, as long as it be colorful and not get heavy in water.
You're a real DIY guy, don't you know?
Always be something wrong with Quamon.
No.
That was actually a compliment.
Oh.
Does it have a typo in it? Shadow the Templar, soccer team. That the two drunk me and George me. Happy fishing.
Happy fishing.
Thank you.
Could this wrapper work as a lure?
Yes. Yes, with some work. It'd be perfect for a lure. Now Quamon can make one, and hopefully catch many fish.
Dang. Oh, never mind. I was like, Claude got that in first, but he wrote now castle.
Hello, Quamon.
Hello.
Hello, April.
Happy fishing.
Thank you.
Quamon's too drunk for me too. No, castle. Stick pin. Hey.
How come you're not working on your lunar cannon now?
Because of that infernal noise is why.
But Quamon has moved back to the Orlowal village. He's not going to disturb you again, trust me.
Really? How the heck did that happen? Nah.
We've had
The
3
important
questions
is
now.
We can work again. Thanks, lady.
Look at this guy's stride. This guy's me. Tag yourself. You're the statue? Oh my god, graphics. I think they're supposed to be standing over here. Oh no, that's right. There's a branch there. Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. I don't know how to see, apparently.
How's it going?
Almost there. Oh, one tiny little problem, though.
And that is?
We don't have a bowstring for our,
propulsion drive mechanism, Wick.
What he said, yeah, we need a bowstring. Something strong and flexible and sinewy.
Like what?
I don't know, lady. I'm no engineer. I'm just a supervisor.
String made from animal guts would be perfect.
Gross.
Yeah, but look at us. Do we look like the kind of stickmen who'd make good hunters? Do you see me going after a gaint beast carrying what? A cone? A dry leaf sharpened to a razor edge?
Yes. What do you mean it's not a gem? Double H is definitely a gem. It's 2 gems.
Did my lure work okay?
It'd be working very good. Quamon catch a large, tasty fish very quickly.
Yeah, look at that thing.
April be wanting a taste?
Mmm.
No. No offense. I'm just not too fond of seafood.
This not be seafood. It be human food.
What's Quamon gonna be doing now?
Quamon be sitting here until the sun sets. Then he be going to sleep.
Next to
And
this thing.
tomorrow?
Quamon be deciding that when he wakes up in the morning.
Man, you got relaxing down to a fine art.
Quamon not be knowing anything about fine art. He be a Philistine.
I'll see you later, Quamon.
So will I. Goodbye.
Hey, Advance.
I don't figure I'll be needing the rod anytime soon, but I'll borrow the line.
Don't mind me, Quamon. Stealing your stuff. Tree. On the rope.
It's a long, strong, and flexible fishing line. I borrowed it from Quamon's fishing rod. Can you use this as bowstring for your, lunar cannon?
Let me see that. Oh yeah, that gonna work good.
Mmm.
All right, listen up. I got us what we need. And now we finish this damn cannon. Go to work, people. Give us a few minutes, lady, and we'll be all done.
Oh, wait, I see.
It worked.
Of course it worked, you wood-brained fool. I built it.
I need rope. Where was that? Imagine actually playing A Bug's Life. Who would do that? Steffi missed out on the epic race.
I look like a real sailor.
Arr, matey.
Are you done?
Yes, ma'am. The lunar cannon is
I have
now
not.
ready to be tested.
Well,
Well, what?
are you gonna do it?
Do what?
Test the cannon.
Me? And get myself killed? I think not. But go ahead, be my guest.
I don't think I'll fit in there.
That ain't my problem.
You know what will fit in there?
I'll just place the hook along the bowstring, like so, and let the rope trail behind it.
Royal
Okay,
craplets.
we're ready to fire. Can I test the cannon?
Be my guest.
How do I fire the cannon? Yo, nice. All right, see you guys later. Man. All right, it's bathroom break time. Let me see here. Hold on. I hope y'all are ready for some story time. I'll be right back. Hello. Breathfire 2, leader of the Saint Eva religion. I'm Shinji. Let's see. Hello. Elation. Hello.
Can you help me across?
Didn't even say hello.
You are human, and we don't allow human strangers into our village. If you wish to trade, let us know where your ship is anchored, and we will send traders to you with our merchandise.
I don't have a ship, and I didn't come here to trade. I came to talk to your leaders.
I'm sorry, but we don't allow strangers into our village.
Well, well, well.
What's up this road?
The Elation village of Tamar.
Where's the Elation village of Tamar?
Up this road and into the volcano.
Isn't it dangerous to live inside a volcano?
This volcano has not erupted for thousands of years, and the gods protect us. We are safe here.
Is there another way to get into the volcano?
No, this pass is the only way.
I'm sure there's a secret cave somewhere that leads into the volcano.
No, there isn't.
There's always a secret cave.
Not here.
Not even this one, right here.
Thank you.
Yes, but you must leave now.
There's a slight updraft here. The wind is channeled through that chasm down there and blown out and up here. Oh, God, I think I'm gonna throw up. That was so not appetizing.
I think you
Weird
mean that was
thing,
delicious.
though, I do feel lighter. Like I lost 90 pounds. I can't even imagine what people would pay for this stuff back home.
90
Whoa, I'm
pounds.
Not. I guess I still weigh too much to be carried on that slight updraft.
Whoa, I'm slow!
That's the last of it, unfortunately. Ah!
Graceful.
Human, you flew across the chasm. You don't have wings, but still, you fly like the elation.
Believe me, I'm as shocked as you are.
Are you the Windbringer?
Yes.
I know who you are, but what am I?
Me? No, I'm just a guardsman. I only have one story, and my wings do not yet support me for more than a day's flight. You are the Windbringer. It's said that someone not of the elation shall come among us to float on the wind like an elation, to learn our stories, to bring the wind back to us, and to bring us into a new and happier age.
Is that all? You know, I'm starting to forget how simple my life used to be. Family, friends, grades, boys, no prophecies, nobody looking to me for salvation.
I don't understand, Windbringer. You should speak with our teller up in the city. She'll be wanting to see you, I'm sure. We've waited for the Windbringer for a very long time.
The teller? Thanks.
No, Windbringer, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Good day, stranger. What would you hear among the elation?
I need to speak with the teller.
The teller? Go down into the city and you will see the castle. The teller, she keeps to the tower. She's old and her eyes don't take well to the sun.
Hmm.
Halt! Who would visit the teller?
Me?
My name's April.
And what would you with the teller, human?
I'm not sure, but I need to speak with somebody in charge.
The teller is our teacher and our mother, but she will not speak with foreigners who walk into our city. And how, pray tell, did you get here? The road is closed and guarded.
It's got to be my female charm.
It will not work on me, human. Please, leave our village and return to your ship. Halt! Who would visit the teller?
I'm the Windbringer.
The Windbringer? You are not the Windbringer. Are you?
How else would I have been able to get up here? I am the Windbringer.
Yeah, duh.
If so, you must prove that you are of the elation. There are 4 tales from the 4 corners of the world that you must know by heart. They are the tale of winds, the tale of stars, the tale of sea, and the tale of homecoming. I will ask you one question from each tale, and you must answer each correctly, or you cannot be the Windbringer.
Wasn't that the name of the guy from the Broken Sword third game? No, it was O'Malley. That was like Brendan O'Malley.
No, give me some time to prepare.
All right,
Then return when you are ready.
everyone
I will
pay
test
close
your knowledge of
attention.
the 4 tales.
We have to listen to the 4 tales.
Hi there. What you doing?
Watching TV.
Yeah, what are you playing?
Nothing. My daddy's in the castle watch. He's allowed to sharpen his claws.
Really? My daddy owns a farm.
Yeah? Do you have animals there?
Sure. He has some cows and some horses and...
What's cows and horses?
Well, cows are big, brown, fat animals with 4 legs and white spots. And they go moo a lot.
Moo.
And horses?
Horses are fun to be around. They run really fast and they can jump over tall fences and they look beautiful and graceful. But the best thing about horses is that you can ride them.
I can run fast too. But I can't fly yet. My wings aren't fully formed. When I grow up, I'll fly far away and see everything. I'll go see our horses.
That would be nice. My name's April. What's yours?
Saina, will you be my friend, April?
New friend.
Of course, Saina. As long as you promise to
New
be my
friend.
I promise.
Claire.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Yes, my mommy taught me the tale of the stars. It's a really pretty story. Do you want me to tell it?
Yes.
Please, Saina, I would like that very much.
Okay. This is my tale, the tale of stars, and I tell it to you in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher, in her words. In the small village of Jinjay near the rumbling hills of Onion, there lived a girl called Mona. She was a curious girl, and she would always get in the way of grown elation. Go play somewhere else, they would say to Mona, but she didn't want to play with the other children. She wanted to be where the grown-ups were, to see what they were doing, and learn from them. But one day, after getting many complaints from the pottery makers and guardsmen and traders and soldiers in the village, Mona's mother told her that she wasn't to interfere with the grown-ups anymore, and that instead she could go play with the other children, or sit still and draw or work with clay. But Mona was always curious, and now, since she wasn't to be among the grown elation anymore, she decided to go exploring the forest that lay just outside of the village of Jinjay. She had many times been forbidden to enter the forest because it could be a dangerous place, but Mona was very curious. Of course, she wasn't planning on going far into the forest, but then her eye caught sight of a white flufftail hopping through the tall grass, and Mona, curious as ever, gave chase. The flufftail ran away into the forest, and Mona followed, blind to where she was going and interested only in catching the white flufftail so that she could keep it as a pet. But then, after a good while, the flufftail disappeared into a hole,
Oh no.
leaving Mona alone in a small clearing, somewhere deep inside the forest. She was exhausted after running after the flufftail for so long, and as she looked around the clearing at the unfamiliar trees and flowers, she realized that she hadn't been paying attention to where she was going.
I do that a lot.
Not for the first time, her curiosity had gotten the better of her, but this time it was serious. Mona was too young to fly, and she had very little sense of direction, and chasing the white flufftail had made her dizzy and tired. It was getting darker, and Mona was all alone in the deep, dangerous forest, too sleepy and too scared to be able to go anywhere. Mona curled up with her wings wrapped around her under the leaves of a tree and began crying. Soon it got really dark, and somewhere, not far away, wolves started howling at the moon.
It's the story of Mona.
So scared, she was petrified, but after a while her exhaustion got the better of her, and she fell asleep. She woke up.
Never to be seen again.
She heard a voice calling her from somewhere far above.
No, it's
Looking
Santa.
up at the starry sky, Mona saw a vision of the spirits of 5 tellers gazing down at her. "You have let your curiosity leave you astray," said one. "You are lost, and you deserve to be lost," said another.
Santa.
"Poor little
Santa.
girl," said a third. "We will help you home," said a fourth. "But remember this," said the 5th spirit. "We will lead you back to your village, and to your mother only if you promise us one thing. I promise, said Mona. Whatever it is, I promise I will do it. Very well, said the first spirit. You will make the story of this night into your own tale, and you will call it the Tale of Stars. It will be a tale to warn the curious to be careful, continued the third spirit, and to not let their curiosity get the better of them. And, said the second spirit, to remind the elation that the spirits of their tellers watch out for them when they most need it. And so the spirits of the 5 tellers guided Mona through the forest, and by dawn she was home. And Mona did tell her tale, the Tale of Stars, to everyone in the village, so that everyone would remember that the curious
I'm
must
sad it
be
wasn't
cautious,
Fergia.
and that the spirits of the tellers are always watching. This
Fergia.
was my tale, the Tale of Stars, and I told it in my own words as my teacher did to me.
That was a beautiful tale, Saina.
Saina, there you go. What a long story.
Where are the other children in your village?
Oh, they're in school now.
You don't get to
Why
go
are
to
you
school.
in school?
Because I'm ahead of everyone else. I'm really smart, you know. I'm the only youngling to have learned the first tale this soon. So some days, I get to do what I want. It's a little boring, though. I wish I was in school. At least there I could sing and play and jump around with all the other children.
Have fun.
Have fun, Saina.
Saina.
Are you leaving?
Yes, I'm sorry, but there are some things I have to do.
Grown-ups are always too busy.
Wow. I'll remember this. Yeah, there's 4 stories, and then you get trivia on them at the end of the 4 stories. So I hope you all are paying great attention. She's not in school because she's too smart.
Be
And
careful,
so
don't come too
some
close.
days they let her
I'm
just go
almost
do
done with
whatever
this
she
pot.
wants.
Sorry.
Are you here to buy pottery? I didn't think traders were allowed up here.
No, I came to speak with your teller.
Really? I didn't know the teller spoke with anyone from the outside. You must be a very special girl.
Supposedly. My name's April, by the way.
Nima is my name. Nima of Ta'ama, the only Elation village on Alace.
I like your pottery.
It's our craft. That and storytelling. But storytelling can't buy merchandise or food.
I know a lot of people who live by telling stories, although I guess that's kind of different.
They are lucky then. Not that I don't enjoy making pottery. It's good to feel the wet clay between my claws, to shape it into whatever I wish. It's almost like creating a new life, I think. I don't have a husband yet, so I haven't tried. Have you? Do you have a husband and children?
10 of them.
Neither, thank God.
I'm married to Liam
I don't think I'm ready
O'Brien.
for that yet.
I was 18 turnings this spring. I'm ready for a husband, but I've yet to court anyone who could make me soar on the winds. I think the men of Ta'ama are dull and timid.
Dang.
What about the guard on the road below the village? He's our age, isn't he?
Isam? He's quite pretty, and his wings are big, but I don't think he likes me. He never looks at me or talks to me.
That doesn't mean anything. You could just be shy.
Yeah, you should
Maybe
go head
you
on.
could talk to him, find out who he likes, but don't say I sent you.
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you, April.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
I had to learn the tale of homecoming. It took a long time, but
A
I think
long
I got it
time.
now. I'm better with pottery than I am with the tales, unfortunately. Do you want to hear it?
Please.
Heck yeah.
Very well. This is the tale of homecoming, my tale, and I shall tell it in
Ugh.
my own words, as told to me by my teacher, in her words, and by her teacher in turn. Moran was a handsome young Elation man with strong wings and a hardy beak. He lived below the
Ooh.
white cliffs, where the water was salty and the fish plentiful. Moran was betrothed to Inara, the loveliest girl there ever was. She
Ooh.
was fair and slender and tall, and her eyes were the
Moran.
clearest shade of blue. But Moran was hesitant to enter into union with Inara to become her husband, and to give her children, he would always come up with a new excuse for why they had to wait a little while longer. Now, Anara was skilled at pottery, but even more so with stories, and the teller of the village had many times asked Anara to be her apprentice, to learn all the tales, so that someday she could take over as the teller. But Anara refused, knowing that if she did accept the teller's offer, she would never be able to marry Moran, because a teller cannot have a husband nor children of her own. Her refusal to become the teller's apprentice was unheard of, because who could refuse such an honor? But to Anara, love was more important. Her love for Moran was beyond honor, beyond reason. But despite Anara's love, Moran was still hesitant. And then one day he told Anara, "I am traveling on a pilgrimage to the far shores. I will be gone for some time, and while I am traveling, and in accordance with our traditions, I will be freed from our betrothal. Not until I come back will the bond between us be renewed." It was not unusual for a young Elatian man at that time to go on a pilgrimage, and the bond between the betrothed would often be cut while he was away, to be formed again upon his return. But Anara was heartbroken, because she had thought that Moran would soon want to marry her. When Moran saw her tears, he said to her, "Do not weep. When I come back, I promise I will marry you. Just wait for me, and stay with your pots, to make the time pass quickly." And then Moran left on his pilgrimage to the far shores. Many years went by, and Moran had exciting adventures on the far shores. But by and by, he began to long for home, and for Anara, and now he had finally realized that he loved her, and that he wanted to marry her. But when he returned, he could not find Anara amongst the pot makers. He went to visit her family, and they told him that, after waiting for many years, Anara accepted the teller's offer of apprenticeship. And that when the teller left on the last wind during the previous winter, Anara herself became the new teller. Angry, Moran made his way to the teller's nest, and when he saw Anara, he said to her, "You promised me you would wait." But Anara did not say a single word in answer. She just turned around and lifted something wrapped in leaves from the cot behind her and gave it to Moran. Moran unwrapped the package, and inside he found an old pot, cracked and broken in two. "What is this pot?" he asked. "And why did you not wait for me like I asked you to?" And finally Anara spoke, and she said to Moran, "I made this pot for you, my dear Moran, when you left, because I wanted it to be my marriage gift to you. But when many, many years passed, I finally realized that you did not love me the way I loved you, and to live hoping otherwise would be death." "But I want to marry you," cried Moran. "I came back." But Anara just nodded at the broken pot in Moran's hands and said, "Like an old pot that is left without care, a heart may break in two, and a broken heart can never be mended."
Ooh.
And so Anara turned away, never to speak with Moran again, and Moran's heart, like the pot that was left untended, broke in two, because absence makes a heart brittle. This was the tale of homecoming, my tale.
Don't worry, we only got
and
two
I
more
told it
tales.
in my own words, as told to me by my teacher, and as I will
One
tell
of
it
them's
to my
epic.
student when the time comes.
Thank you, Nima.
You're welcome, April.
Good story. Thank you, Nima. I hope you guys are remembering all this, because you're in charge of the answers when they ask me the question.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Wow, Quad.
Mine is the tale of sea.
Wait, is this the epic one?
Would you mind telling it to me?
I would be happy to do so. This is the tale of sea, told in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher in his words, and to him by his teacher in his words. This was a very, very long time ago, when the Elation were a strong people, and we could spend days riding the hot winds above the seas. We hunted fish then, and we were at war with the Merum.
Just like now.
The Wet Tails. Acalas was one of the strongest warriors there was. His claws were sharp and long, his beak pointy, and his teeth strong. Acalas was admired by everyone in his clan, and because of this, he was cocky and arrogant. So one day, the teller of Acalas City asked him to perform a very important and very special duty, to bring a sacred jewel to the teller of an Elation town across the sea. This particular jewel was very important because it signified a union between the two towns, and it would benefit the people of both that it was delivered safely and promptly. Acalas grinned and told the teller that he would deliver the jewel both quickly and safely, and that she was not to worry. But the teller did worry, because Acalas was young and too sure of himself. But she wanted to test him, and to teach him that sharp claws, a pointy beak, and strong teeth are not all a warrior needs, that a warrior must also be wise and careful. So Acalas set out across the sea on his flight. It was on the fourth day that he
It's both of
spotted
those.
something in the water that caught his attention, and forgetting his duty and following his curiosity, Acalas dived towards the water to investigate. When he came closer, he saw that there were Merum in the water, foolishly hunting close to the surface.
That one does have
Acalas
Rudix in
saw
there.
an
That's one of the
opportunity
answers.
to again prove his might as a great warrior to his people, and to capture the fins of a few wet tails. But this time, Acalas' arrogance got the better of him, because the Merum had set a trap. As he dived towards the Merum with his claws, a spear shot up from the water to hit him.
Oh,
Acalas struck the water.
Acalas, no.
He dropped the jewel he was carrying, and it was all he could do not to drown. Acalas was bleeding, and the Merum were grabbing onto his wings and his legs, but he fought bravely, and finally he managed to escape. But even though he now lived, he was dead inside,
Just like me.
because the shame of losing the sacred jewel would always be with him. Acalas could not return to his village, because he had neglected his duty to his teller and to his people, and so he went away to a small island where he could be alone. To himself and his people, Acalas now became the Lost One. He who had been on a sacred mission, but had failed in his arrogance. A year passed, and one day Acalas met with human traders from a ship that came close to his island. From the traders, Acalas heard speak of a hideous creature that lived in the sea, the Octowoe. The Octowoe
The
was
Octowoe.
said to have a third eye, like a jewel, and that this eye pulled hapless sailors into its deadly 8-armed grasp. Acalas knew immediately that the Octowoe's third eye had to be the jewel that he lost in the sea a year ago, and he now saw the opportunity to redeem himself. But Elation were not used to water, and the thought of submerging himself in the cold, harsh ocean chilled Acalas to his heart. But he was the Lost One, and if in his death he could at the very least redeem himself, to his own heart then it would be worth it. So Acalas fashioned himself a spear, because in the water his claws and his beak would be too slow, and he flew out to where the Octowoe was last seen. And then Acalas died.
You don't like short stories, Claude?
The dark water closed in on him, and his wings and legs went numb. But still Acalas kept pushing down until he saw the lair of the Octowoe. Spotting Acalas, the Octowoe attacked, and Acalas saw the monster's third eye, his sacred jewel, shining bright in the darkness, and his heart was filled with a sense of duty and courage that he had never felt before.
But as he began fighting the 8-armed monster, Acalis realized that if he were to fight like he usually did, he would not stand a chance. He would have to think differently. And so Acalis tricked the Octowo into following him through a tight chasm where the monster got stuck. And then he swam above it, and using his spear, tipped a rock on top of the Octowo.
Ooh.
Swimming back down again, the Octowo was flailing helplessly. Now, almost out of air, Acalis took the sacred jewel from the Octowo's head and swam back up. Finally, Acalis could deliver the sacred jewel to the town across the sea. And upon returning to his village, he went to the teller, bowed his head, and said, "Forgive me, teller, for in my arrogance I thought I could do everything. But I could not, and I became the lost one because of it." "You were lost," said the teller, "but you are no more. Because now you see the limits of your own strength, and you will know that a warrior must be careful and wise, in addition to being strong and fierce." This was the tale of C, and I told it in my own words, as told to me by my teacher.
Epic story. Thank you. Hotel Ubu's the hotel you have to go in and talk to the Duchess or whatever she was.
So, Isam, that's your name, isn't it?
Yes, Isam of Tamar.
A good-looking guy like you must get a lot of attention from the girls, right?
Are you asking me for courtship?
Yes.
Me? No. Wings don't do anything for me. No, I was just thinking, maybe you had your eye out for somebody special?
I'm without a mate. The women of Tamar are cold and unfriendly, and whenever I try to talk to one of them, she ignores me.
Ooh.
Huh. Even Nima?
Nima? No, she's too pretty for me. She won't appreciate my attention.
This is like high school. Trust me, Isam. You go talk to her one of these days, and I'm sure you'll find you have a lot in common. Just be yourself, okay?
You think so? Perhaps you are right. I will do as you say, Windbringer. Thank you.
Hooking them up. All right, here we go. The last story. Hopefully everybody remembers what happened in the first story. So we're going to get quizzed on
Do you know
this.
one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Mine is the tale of winds, Windbringer. Do you wish to hear it?
Very much.
Then I shall tell it. This is the tale of winds, my tale, and I pledge to tell it in my own words, as told in turn by my teacher. In the village of Karan, in the mountains of tall winds, there lived a young Alatian woman named Iwana. Iwana had one desire above all others.
Can't believe these stories are about themselves.
Than anyone else. And even though her wings were no broader, nor her body sleeker than anyone else's, she pursued this foolish desire without rest. And as time passed, she did soar higher, and she did fly farther than the other young Alatian in her village. And her name became known far and wide amongst the tribes of the mountains of tall winds. But still, Iwana was not happy. She was not happy because, in her vanity, even though she was a better flyer than almost everyone else, and to her eyes, she was still not good enough. She wanted to be so much better than anyone else that she would be remembered for all time.
Oh, she'll be remembered, all right.
Amongst all the elation. And so one day, Iwana decided to climb to the top of Mount Bakta'ana, the Tower of Light, and to soar from those giddy heights to the ends of the world. Her friends and her family pleaded with her not to, because every elation knew that to soar from such heights.
Everyone thinks we should leave through the back.
I can't hear the story.
Search for the butt,
kidding.
Sharia. It's the only way.
Yo, thank you.
Iguana would not listen.
Thank you,
And on a
Safi.
cold and clear morning, she climbed up the Tower of Light to the rock and the ice at the very top. From there, she could see to the ends of the world. And it brought tears to her eyes to know that now, finally, she would be greater and better than any elation before her. And so, Iguana spread her wings and leaped
Spread your
off
wings.
the mountain. Those who watched her from far below said that for a split moment, Iguana soared, and she soared higher and farther than any elation before or since. But then, the treacherous winds caught a hold of her,
Uh-oh.
and the thin air made her plummet towards the ground, and to fall to her death amongst the rocks at the base of the mountain. In her vanity, Iguana could not see beyond her desire to be the very best. And vanity always stands to fall.
She's dead.
That
The
was Lord of
end.
Winds, my tale, and I told it in my own words, as told to me in turn by my teacher.
Everybody else has like regular story. This guy just has like the depressing story. The girl dies at the end.
Halt! Who would visit the teller?
Me.
Are you ready for the questions now?
Y'all ready?
Yes, ask me the questions.
Question 1.
In the Tale of Winds, which mountain did Iguana fall from in her vain attempt to fly higher and further than anyone else?
Which one? Definitely not Mount Everest. Mocked what? Mocked Anna? I don't think that's one of the choices.
Mount Bacta, the Tower of Light.
That is correct. In the Tale of Stars, what did Mona see in the sky that helped her find her way home?
An airplane. Airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. Just you wait. Spirit of the Five
The
Tellers.
spirits of 5 tellers.
Just you wait, Claude.
That is correct. In the Tale of Sea, what creature did the Lost One battle in his quest to recover the sacred jewel?
Who knows? Have you noticed a trend yet? The Octawo?
The Octawo?
10
That is
points.
correct. My final question to you is this. In the Tale of Homecoming, what was given to Moran by his teller when he returned from his pilgrimage?
The third answer.
A broken pot, to teach him that absence may break a heart in two.
You have correctly answered all my questions, and so have proven your knowledge of the 4 tales. You are the Windbringer. The teller would see you presently.
Always answer the third answer. That's what this guide says. Going to the tower. All right, now for the ultimate storyteller. Let's save the game so we never have to do that again. Writing down the entirety.
Come closer, human.
Closer.
Closer. I cannot see your face.
Oh no.
Closer still. Come sit here by me.
It's the Gribbler. It's actually the same
There you
voice
are.
voice
You see,
actor
my eyes
as
are not what they used to be.
someone else.
Ages ago, I could spot a ladybug crawling up a straw of grass from 15 tree lengths up. Now, I have a hard time seeing my supper. But my ears, Balance be praised, my ears, they are as good as ever. I could hear you outside, learning the tales my children tell. You are a good listener and a fast learner.
Here's
They were
another
interesting stories,
quiz.
and your people told them well.
That is what we do. The elation are the keepers of the tales, and I am their teller, the one who must know all the tales told since the day we came to this world.
How can you do that? How can you remember every story ever told?
The secret is to tell them often and to tell them in your own words, not the words of your ancestors.
Doesn't that mean that the stories change with every generation?
Yes.
Yes, as all tales must. Change is important. Otherwise, the tales will have no meaning to us. They will just be words, and we do not care about the words. We care about what the words tell us.
I came to you to find answers to some important questions.
Ask, and I will try my best to answer.
Have you heard of an ancient god or dragon that lives beneath the sea?
Once, long ago, when my people lived in harmony with the Merim, there were stories of an old god worshipped by the Merim who resided deep in the darkest depths of the ocean. According to legend, the old god had once brought the Merim into their realm, into the ocean, and he was now sleeping, resting before the journey back.
Back where?
To a great ocean amongst the stars. When the time came, he would gather the Merim and bring them home with him, back to their world, to their ocean. Strangely enough, we have a similar tale. It is said that the great wind that brought us here will someday return to bring us back to a place where we can soar forever on warm winds.
Like heaven.
In a way, perhaps, but without the need for any of us to die. The great wind will just sweep us up and carry us away. Every evening before I go to sleep, I recite this tale to myself. It is a comforting one.
What do you know about the Dryad kin?
The kin are numbered 4, or so our tales tell. 2 in this world, 2 in the other. The mirror world, the white and the blue, the red and the green.
Do you know where they are?
No, the tales never say. The kin are elusive. They keep to themselves. I have never seen one myself, and I doubt any of my kind has. The tales do say
we met the
that
white
our
one at
past
the very
and our
beginning of the game.
future are tied to the fate of the kin, but how I would not pretend to know. This is one tale that is yet to be told.
Do you know anything about the Guardian's realm?
This is human business. Would you not know more than I?
Your people are the keepers of the tales. You remember more than humankind has forgotten. Please, I need to hear what you know.
That is very little. The Guardian's realm is home to the Guardian in his tower. No one is permitted within except the Guardian who was, the Guardian who is, and the Guardian who will be. And of course the Dryad kin, who were instrumental in its making.
Have you ever heard of the existence of a hidden entrance to his realm?
Oh, yes.
I ever saved that
have
stone
heard tell of
guy?
Such a thing, though I would not know where it is. I gather
Yes,
that one of
yes,
the
I
kin
did.
would be able to tell you.
Thank you. I don't have any more questions.
I am glad I could help you with some answers.
I'm the Windbringer.
I know you are. It's strange to me to hear those words spoken. I did not think they would be in my lifetime. But here you are, standing in front of me as real as the sky is blue.
I'm sorry I have to
Is
ask.
wait, is the sky actually blue?
What is it that the Windbringer is supposed
Wait a
to do
minute.
for you?
I did not expect you to walk in here and have all the answers, child. The balance has both blessed you and cursed you, and it has sent you here to do what it wills. The Windbringer is said to be the first sign of the great wind that will take us away from here.
Oh,
For
really?
a long time, the Elation have lost the strength they used to have.
It's because of the
Their
Tanyan.
bones have become weak, and our wings fragile. Where we used to be able to soar for days on strong winds, we are now using our legs to walk rather than fly. Why this is, we do not know.
Tanyan.
Tanyan.
You know of the reason for this?
Yes.
I'm just guessing, but it makes sense. Go on.
The tales also say that the Windbringer will unite us with our past and end the age-old strife.
I know. You must make peace and be reunited with the Merim. You share a common ancestry.
I have always thought we did. The tales were too similar, the signs clear. But my people, they will have a difficult time understanding why and how this can be.
If you don't, both the Elation and the Merim will die out. When war broke out between your people, and you were forced to move up into the mountains, it compromised a precarious symbiosis. A substance called Tanyan was abundant, where the Merim and the Elation lived in close proximity. It brought fish and heat and light to both your people. But now, living up in the mountains, your way of life, your diet, your customs and habits, they've all changed. And that's probably the cause of your brittle bones and fragile wings.
Then we must make peace with the Merim and restore the balance between us, so as to strengthen us both and prepare us for the journey that will surely come soon. When our sitting is over, I will speak to my people, and I will elect one representative from the Elation to meet with the Merim in the place of your choosing to open a dialogue.
How long have your people been telling stories?
Since the beginning, human. Since we came to this world a long, long time ago.
You're not from Earth? From Arcadia?
Not according to our tales. We came on a great wind before the Divide, when the Earth was one and humans had yet to learn of magic and science. But we were a different people then, and the tales we tell from that time are vague and incomplete. Like myths and legends, the younger Elation pay little attention to these tales. Sometimes I worry they will be lost with me, these tales, and I am getting old, very old.
Kapow.
I guess it's time for you to talk to your people and for me to make arrangements with the Merim.
Where do you wish for our meeting to take place, Windbringer?
You want me to decide? Well, I know. Send your ambassador down to the ancient caves by the beach. Inside, there are remnants of an old Elation settlement and a Merim city. It's a good place for your two people to meet, don't you think?
Yes. And could you ask if they would bring their half of the stone?
The stone? You have the other half?
Of course.
We have held on to it for centuries, knowing that someday it would be of use to the Windbringer.
It will, trust me.
Then we must make haste and arrangements. It is an important day, so let us not waste light. Go and wait for my ambassador in the caves.
Hello. Hello at everyone.
It's amazing. This place is so beautiful. And the scent of sea and rock and mist. This scent is of home. This was home a long, long time ago, according to the tales. We lived in peace with the Wet-tail, with the Merim back then.
Now
The rest of the voices are here.
Peace again.
And they're
with
gone.
Tanyan bringing fish to your doorstep, you'll be able to eat well and restore strength to your bones. Soon you might even be able to soar on the winds for days like you used to do.
I hope you are right, Windbringer. And I hope that the Merim will see the sense in it too. They are coming, are they not?
They said they would. Hush, I hear something.
Hello.
We are here, Waterstiller, as was promised.
Good. Now, as representatives of your respective
It didn't say it's a magic spell.
the Queen of Amiram City,
Special
and
skill.
you, guard to the Elation Teller, must fulfill the prophecy and join the two parts of the one stone.
We hope that our peoples may be joined again, Alation, and that we may live in peace and prosper.
As do we, Merom, and we pledge to do all we can for this to happen.
Beautiful.
The stone is now whole, Windbringer, and the Alation and the Merom will once again be as one. You may take it with you.
Thank you. The both of you.
Come now, April, and we will take you to our sleeping god. May his wisdom guide you and lead you down the right path.
Ah, yes. Back in the ocean. Whee! Don't worry, there's no air pressure or anything. We know magic. Back in April's ocean. Oh no! Large rock.
That's a weird rock. It just doesn't look natural.
One female. Yeah, there's like Nello and the skateboard girl and like a few other girls. Something weird going on there.
I'm so deep now, I really should have been crushed by the pressure, but I feel fine. Wet, but fine. It's some kind of organic sensor. Hello? Is anybody in there? Spooky. Well, I guess it's an invitation of sorts. There's air in here. And it's dry. I swear I'm never taking a bath again.
I know you. I get it? It's an I.
Do not be afraid. I know what you are.
You do?
Yes. Yes.
Royal crablets.
What would you hear? I do not like to be disturbed. I wish to be left alone. I wish to rest until the day of ascension.
That's basically how trivia goes, Andre.
Some things are more important than your nap time.
There are always things more important. But I do not care. That is why I am down here. In the deep. Away from the world.
Hold on. You don't remember that being a plot? That's the entire last half of the game.
That's a fine attitude. Just bury your head in the sand and let the world pass you by, huh?
Did you Google the answer?
You can spend eternity in blissful ignorance
I'm
and
so
solitude.
disappointed. That's like one of the biggest plot twists in everything.
Being alone. I like the silence.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, he was searching for her for 2 chapters. That was the whole thing with
Just some questions.
what's her face and
Then ask.
what's her Penelo and him. Oh man, anyways, the names of the animals. Kill the animals. Look for a
I'm
jewel.
looking for a jewel called the Dragon's Eye.
It's right here.
Yes.
In my eye.
I have one such jewel.
I guess that's it.
Just reach into my eye.
It.
Are you sure?
That'd freak me out.
Take it. It is yours now. It is part of your destiny.
Okay. Tell me if it hurts.
We got one jewel. What?
What am I?
Am I?
What do you mean?
Giraffe things.
You said you
Zamel?
know what I am. What am I?
You do not know. Then it is not I who should teach you about your heritage. You must make this discovery on your own.
Listen, I'm tired. I'm wet. I'm at the bottom of the sea, and I'm breathing with the help of a polyp stuck in my esophagus. So just cut the Buddhist bullshit about a journey of self-discovery and answer my question. Please?
You tell him, April.
Your question has already been answered. That is all I will tell you. Your journey began with an answer. It is only now that you know the question.
Who remembers the beginning of the journey?
That's so not helpful. But thank you.
Blind Sky. Dear and Fran. Wow. Yeah, you missed the, like 2 of the chapters when they're trapped on the island and they meet that one guy and he's trying to find his girlfriend. They find his girlfriend. Turns out she's evil.
I need to know where I can find the gateway to the Guardian's realm.
So you come to me.
Wait, Vaughn didn't get turned into...
They told me, well, they as in the few people who could tell me anything at all, they told me that if anyone would know, it'd be you.
I know.
Yeah, Vels gets turned into Odin. When they find his girlfriend.
Doorway left open where the tower was built.
But it's moved, hasn't it? That spot. When Stark and Arcadia were created.
Anyways.
That spot moved somewhere else.
Let's not worry about it.
Into the sky. Amongst the stars.
But where?
I knew you were coming. Your journey has not been a quiet one. Even down here, I could hear you. I speak with the Dark People. They are my messengers. They have prepared a map.
Not everybody has played that game.
Entrance you are looking for.
You knew I was coming and why? Then, okay, I know this is probably a futile question, but why didn't you send the Dark People to me earlier? You could have saved me a lot of time and hard work.
You are
afraid of time and hard work?
No, but it's the principle of it, isn't it?
No, it is not. You had prophecies to fulfill. You had a purpose. Bringing my children together in preparation. This was important. And for that, I thank you.
What is the Day of Ascension?
The day when
Chaos knew what was gonna happen all along. It was preparing his answer.
Siblings come to me.
For the future.
And we rise toward the stars.
You thought Chaos was dumb. Turns out he was the most big brain person here.
This is the Day of Ascension.
You gonna take your foot out of your mouth yet, Andre?
So you're going back to wherever it is you came
Might be
from.
a sock or something in there too.
We will eventually. When everything is ready.
Oh my god, this guy talks so slow.
When what's ready?
I forgot we're even down here. He gave me the jewel, told me that the entrance to the realm is in space.
Necessary for you to know. Now, I wish to sleep.
You said something about a map?
Oh right, to the star.
Dark people have it. They will meet you. I will bring you to them.
What? Now?
Sure.
Yes. Hold on.
Alright, so this was the blue dragon. We got his piece of the puzzle. He told us where the Guardian's realm is. Said it's in space. He's gonna have the dark people draw us up a map. The butt gone. Hello.
I can't see the face, but I think it's a man. A tall man wearing a dark cloak. He's one of the dark people. Whatever they are.
Ghosts.
Thanks for taking me
They're
on
ghosts.
Who are you?
Well,
Oh,
I
right.
thought you...
Death.
I mean, didn't the old dragon... Well, I'm April Ryan, from Stark. And I guess you're a dark person.
But who are you?
Who are you?
I'm just a student. Not anybody special.
What am
You
I?
are special. Who are you?
I'm not. I'm just... I'm the Windbringer. I'm the Water Stiller. I'm April Bondu Mbata of the Banda and the Venar Kangang La. I'm a shifter. I will someday become the 13th Guardian, the protector of the balance. And I'm April Ryan. This is who I am.
Yes, that is who you are. And you are a wave.
No, Daniel's her partner. Oh my god, now there's two of them.
Why am I, a wave?
You have a purpose. You play an important part in the cosmos. A wave is someone who propels people and events toward change, towards the future.
And that's what I do?
You are a wave. There are ripples
Well,
from your passing, and they spread wide and far. Those ripples will never die down. The worlds will be changed by your journey.
You're telling me that
Well.
everything I do affects the universe?
Well,
You cannot escape it. You are a wave.
my cat is crying.
The ancient dragon, The blue of the Drake kin told me you had a map for me.
A map of stars, yes. It was made for you in our library and given to me to hold. It is yours now. Keep it well. It is the only one.
Yes, map of the stars. I can't wait to go to space.
I'm looking for an ancient stone given to you by the Sentinel, the Fathers.
You came for the stone. Of course we have it with us. Our ship would not have been chosen to meet you were it not for the stone we carry with us.
Everybody's just waiting around for me to show up, so that they can give me stuff. Who knew adventuring was going to be this easy?
How easy?
It will not always be so easy. Of that I can assure you. But here is our stone. We entrust it to you, as we were instructed to do when the Fathers first entrusted it to us.
Here. Oh my god, how many stones? What do we have now?
I mean, would you mind?
We will bring you to Marcuria henceforth. It will take the night, but we will be there at first light.
That's fine. Thanks a lot.
You are free to rest here to sleep while we travel. The flames will keep you warm, but do not move too far away. My brothers are not friendly with outsiders. They do not take kindly to intrusion.
Keep that in mind.
20?
I'm staying right here.
This far into the game?
Sleep.
Only 20? I better go to sleep right here on the floor. Right? I'll just go to bed right here. Chapter 9. Shadows.
Did you sleep?
Very comfortably, thanks. Where are we?
In the Marcuria harbor.
The harbor.
But there are barely any ships here.
Final Fantasy, the spirits of dead.
We must leave you here. We have other business. Carry your wave into the future, April.
That's a good game.
Whatever that means, I'll try.
Bye, friend.
Where did all the ships go? They're gone. This can't be a good sign. I mean, duh. The city looks strangely quiet and deserted. The sky. Those are not ordinary clouds. They look more like smoke. What's going on here?
Oh, no. Alright, let's see here. How many, do we have any discs? That's a coin. It's a talisman. That's, one stone. Didn't we get one from, oh, there's Bonda stone, blue jewel. Oh, here we go. We're up to 3 stones. And 1 jewel. 3 stones, 1 jewel. Almost there.
I know that sound.
Do you? Yeah, it's Metroid. The galaxy is at peace.
And I know that vortex.
Yeah.
A shift. Cortez must have found me, and just in the nick of time, too. God, that was close. What caused that shift to open just in time? It has to be Cortez. Finally.
Hello? Anybody there?
Well, that's all the vowels, so...
Who's there?
Who are you?
It's just me.
April. It's good to see you again.
It's not Brian. He's in Marcuria.
Father Raoul, where is Cortez? I thought he'd be here.
I haven't seen Cortez for a week, and it worries me. He usually stops by once every few days.
When did you last see Cortez?
It must have been, I think it was last Sunday. Exactly 1 week today. He's been gone longer than that before, but this time
What?
This time I have a feeling there's something wrong. I don't like that feeling.
I mean, she's very important. There's a whole book about her. Yeah. I mean, you see her in the instance as well. She's standing in front of Muru, I think, or somewhere around there. Yeah, she's somewhere around either Muru or the final boss, whatever his name is. I mean, and Kelgos talks about her a whole bunch. No, it's not one of the twins. Yeah, the Sunwell raid.
Is there anything you're not telling me, Father Raoul?
I don't know what you,
Yes, you do. You're no ordinary priest. You know about Stark and Arcadia, about the balance, and I'm sure you know a lot more about Cortez than you're willing to let on.
How did you...
I heard you and Cortez talking last Sunday, and it scares me. And pisses me off to think that you're using me, that you're keeping things from me. I thought for sure that I could trust Cortez, but as it turns out, I can't. I was hoping to confront him with this, that he's not around, and you're part of it too, aren't you?
What the heck?
You have to trust me when I tell you.
Sorry, I can't trust anybody anymore.
Yeah.
There's so much at stake, and I don't know who to trust, Father. Please, tell me what you know.
I can't trust anyone. Tell me everything you know.
I'm sorry you don't feel like you can trust anyone anymore, and I'm sorry that I don't know more than I do. But I will try
Yeah,
to
she's
answer your
very...
questions
She's in
honestly
a
and
lot of the
openly
comics as
much
well.
as I can.
There's a whole thing I want to say with her and what is the drug addicted rogue girl. I think they even go into like AQ at one point. It's been a while. The two-headed giant guy, I think, kidnaps her. I might be thinking of a different character. But she's definitely in all the comic books. Not all the comic books. She's in a bunch of comic books.
The way people react when I mention his name, the fact that he seems to have been alive for a very long time, and that he knows as much as he does. Who is he?
It's funny, but I've been asking that very same question myself
Who is this
many
man?
times. Who is this man? He's old, yes, and powerful. He has strong magic, but he rarely lets on exactly how strong he is. He prefers to be considered eccentric, crazy even. They are both excellent disguises.
If only Miri was here. Miri would know it like instantly. But Miri's not here. Where is Miri? Probably raiding.
You still haven't answered my question about Cortez.
That's because I cannot answer. I just don't know. He found me when I first came here. You see, I'm not just a
I have no idea what that means.
I'm also a sentinel, a minstrel.
You're a minstrel?
Yes. Do you find that strange?
How can you belong to two religions at the same time?
What server in WoW is
Belief in the
ERP
balance
server?
and belief in God are not mutually exclusive. The Sentinel Order was founded on the basis of protecting the balance, not to worship a higher power. As long as our devotion to whatever God we believe in doesn't conflict with our duty to the balance, and vice versa, who is to say we can't work in the best interest of both?
I guess. I just always thought of the Sentinel as its own faith.
It is a faith, but a faith in something less than God, yet more than magic or the laws of nature. The balance was created by someone, was it not?
I don't know.
Nor do I. but I believe. I have faith. That's enough.
I don't have any more questions right now.
If you do, please ask. I want to help, and that's the truth.
I don't remember, Andre. I have no idea. I haven't played the game in like a year or two.
I have to run.
I've played 100 other games since then.
I hope to see you again soon, April. Please take care of yourself. And if you see Cortez, tell him to see me. Tell him that I've been worried.
Poor Cortez. All right. Just trust the Quizbot. South Shore? I don't know, Mimi. Have you ever been on Moonguard? Wait, how do I get out of here? The subway. Nice, more Final Fantasy 14 questions. Who remembers where our house is? East Venice? Oh, here we go.
I really should go home and change into something that doesn't make me look like a medieval restorationist.
Don't hurt Smizerfracken. They're just trying their best. Oh my God.
What's going on here?
What's going on?
April, run! Get out of here!
What?
Why? What's the...
Run, April, now!
I wouldn't listen to her if I were you. Move over there. I said move.
Uh-oh.
Emma, who's this man? Tell me what's going on. Who are you? What do you want?
He's just following orders, Miss Ryan. He's just a servant. My servant.
Oh my
I was
God.
hoping you would join our little party. You're a very difficult person to find, Miss Ryan. A very difficult person to find.
What are you doing to my friends?
If you cooperate, nothing. Nothing permanent, at any rate. But if you make this any harder than it has to be, I will have your friends shot. All of them.
Oh my God.
What?
This guy's my friend. You should shoot him first.
I know you. I've seen your face somewhere.
My name is Halloway.
Gordon Halloway.
I work for Jacob McAllen, who I'm certain you have heard of, yes? He runs the Church of Voltec, also known as the Vanguard. He has been insisting on meeting you, Miss Ryan. Of course, we were not sure who you were at first, but we knew we would find you in Venice. You did give us a run for our money, I must admit. Your shift a week ago today made it a lot easier, but then you decided to stay out of town for a while. Smart. Coming back, though, was rather stupid.
Uh-oh, stupid.
How did you find me?
Oh, we have our methods.
Pretty hollow,
the
man.
Eyes that see, the ears that hear. Our impressive technology helps, of course, and Mr. McAllen is not a bad magician. He can sense things. Besides,
yes, Chaos. There's only like 5 voice actors and actresses in this.
Have you?
So a lot of these are actually the same person.
The job you did in the police archives was messy. Very messy. Footprints all over it. Not your footprints, certainly, but footprints. That poor fool, Mr. Manelli, was it?
Oh man.
It took us 8
Poor Mr. Manelli.
painful hours to get a confession. And then, it turns out he actually knew nothing about it.
Poor Mr. Manelli.
Did you kill him?
He's definitely dead.
Certainly not.
Oh.
He has proven useful in the past. No, a little mental laundry, and this nasty business is behind him. We even cleaned up a few unfortunate childhood memories while we were at it.
Oh boy.
Where's Cortez?
Cortez? He has been disposed of. He was meddling. Not at all acceptable behavior from a man of his stature. He simply had to go. He kept telling all the secrets, and that is not how we play this game.
What do you want from me?
We want you, and what you carry with you. We
Pour
have
out some
our
soda pop for this guy.
connections in Arcadia. We know of your journey north. Good job on our friend Mr. Clax, by the way.
Good job. Roper Clax.
Very impressive.
No problem.
Of course, not to
He's trapped in a
mention what
calculator.
we did on that Gribbler creature. She was not very cooperative. She just refused to listen to reason. But she was a twisted old girl, and we respected that. Unfortunately, we lost track of you once you set out to sea. The Tyran are not very comfortable with water, and so there was no chance of sending anyone after you. However, with your good fortune and, shall we say, good breeding,
Good breeding.
You brought some valuable items back with you. I would expect no less from a bright and industrious girl such as yourself. So, give me what you have and let us be done.
But I just spent like 8 hours getting all this stuff.
I will let your friends go, and then you and I will go on a little trip.
I'm sorry, Andre. That question came from the wiki, straight from the wiki. If you want to keep arguing it, though, I don't care. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't care. I'm not gonna change the question.
There's nothing I have that you could possibly want.
Leave that decision.
Just gotta be honest with you.
Just
I don't
hand it
care.
over, and we can let these fine people return to their pathetic little lives. You have caused them enough pain, yes? But first, we still need to teach you and your friends a lesson. Shoot that one.
That one. The guy right there, he's my best friend. No, the guy on the left. No, Emma! She's dead.
What the hell is going on?
Nevada strike? Wait a minute. Who is that lady? Who is this guy? Hey, it's our ex-boyfriend. Zach.
That's my neighbor, Zach Lee. Another shining
Exactly.
example of the male
Exactly.
animal, with the emphasis, in this case, on the animal. It's a fact. As
Oops.
an FACT.
Free access.
access terminal. Get out
Right.
of my way, Zach.
Where are you going, April? Don't you know the game's up?
Game's up.
Name, Zach? They're trying to kill me. They just shot Emma.
Who did?
The agents, the Vanguard.
But they said they weren't really gonna hurt nobody. They were just gonna...
They said? What do you mean? You spoke with them?
What?
No! I mean, they were just gonna arrest you and...
You bastard! You sold me out? You killed Emma? Do you know that? You killed my best friend!
I didn't...
This is my other best friend. Oh, he's now dead too.
Zach, are you... Shit!
Open up!
No, you.
If you don't open, we'll break down the door. Let's do it. Take her down.
Oh, whoops. Oh, God. Wait, hold up.
Oh, God, this is not gonna be fun, but I don't have a choice. Close your eyes, April! Oh, shit! Ah!
It's okay, I can breathe underwater. I can't see underwater though, but I can breathe underwater.
I look like a real sailor. Arr, matey.
Arr. Good thing I made this invisibility potion. What I want to see? Good point.
Who's there? I know somebody's there. I can hear you.
See, like, this guy's voice is the same as Quaman.
Nah, probably just a sewer rat.
Sewer rat?
You're a sewer rat, Harry. Well, she's been through a lot, Chaos.
I got my body back. That was a close call, though.
Her best friend Zach died.
Don't want to think about what would have
I'd
happened.
probably get over it pretty quick too. Oh my god. Oh my god, no! Oh my god!
The mystery door.
The mystery door! The mystery door! It took us to the beginning of the game!
I'm guessing... I'm pretty sure, actually. I'm not in Venice anymore. Now I know how Alice and Dorothy felt.
Hello?
I don't know who she is, but she does look vaguely familiar.
Welcome, April Ryan.
I won't ask how you know my name, but who are you?
The Lady Elvane is my name now.
And where am I? What's this place?
This is
Lady
my home,
Elvane.
the house of all worlds.
This is Arcadia? It looked like I passed through a shift, but it didn't feel... It felt different.
Ragu.
Like shifting.
Are you Italian?
Similar to shifting, except that you did not pass through dreams, and you're not in Arcadia, nor in Stark. This place is between and everywhere. But don't worry. You are safe from your pursuers, for the moment.
Did you bring me here?
You brought yourself here. But yes, I opened a doorway for you.
Why?
Because that's how the story goes, April. You escape. You outrun your pursuers, and your journey continues. It's been written, and we cannot change that now.
Just sit down on none of these pillows.
Lady Elvane, I appreciate your help, but I'm so tired of hearing about my destiny and about prophecies. I've lost a good friend today, and...
She's not dead.
What? What did you say?
She was not dead. She was hurt, but not killed.
Oh, thank God.
What about our other best friend, Zach?
I'm quite certain. She is on her way to the hospital as we speak. But the others, Charlie, Fiona, they're angry at you. They blame you for Emma's pain and for not letting them in on the truth.
It's a good thing I went on that
should
date with
blame
him then.
I brought it all to them.
Now I don't have to go on a
Violence,
second
the
date.
Chaos. I've hurt so many people since this all started, and yet, at the time, it all seemed justified.
It was. The fate of the many depend on the sacrifice of the few. Your sacrifice most of all. You've made so many, and you'll have to make many more before this
There's
is
still
all
a chance.
over.
Will it ever be over?
Eventually. The pain won't go away, though. You'll keep that with you forever.
I don't know if I can go on. It's so hard.
Listen to me, April. You must go on. You must be brave. They all depend on you. And you can do it. You can get through this. Just remember what's important and what's not. Remember who your friends are and trust them. Let them help you.
I already did that, and look where it got them.
So, somebody gets hurt. That doesn't mean you can give up. I want you to go to Mercuria to see for yourself how those who are not willing to surrender are holding up. You can learn from their courage.
I can't go there. I can't shift. People tell me I have this talent, but it's not true. If I can't use it, what good is it?
But you have used it twice already. April, child, you must learn to believe in yourself and your abilities.
Yeah, April.
Use what you know, what you do best, to focus your magic.
Hello, Amy.
Best? You mean painting?
If that's what you do best, then yes. Use that as a focal point. After a while, you won't even need that. But it's a beginning.
What about the other things I have to do? What about the Guardian?
The Vanguard are holding Adrian, the Guardian, captive. But they still don't know where the entrance to the Guardian's realm is located.
Adrian.
Shouldn't I free Adrian immediately?
Go first to Mercuria. The doorway will bring you there. If you go straight back to Stark, the Vanguard will find you.
Thanks, Lady Alvane. I'm not going to ask you how you know everything you just told me, because I'm not sure I want to know.
Good luck on your journey ahead, April. I will keep my fingers crossed for you.
Maybe I'll see you again.
Oh, I'm quite certain of that. Quite certain.
In the mirror. Bye. Chapter 10. Oh boy, this chapter. Let's see. Is there anybody in here? Let's see if there's anybody in here.
It's deserted, and from
Deserted?
the looks of the place, I'd say they left in a hurry, too.
Hmm. What's going on here?
I figured you'd still be here, Brian.
April Bloody Ryan. Well, what do you know? It's good to see you, girl. Now get the hell out of Mercuria before the shit hits the fan.
It's good to see you, girl.
You're not leaving, are you, Mr. Westhouse?
I guess I'm not. I always was an idiot.
Verdi.
You're not an idiot, Mr. Westhouse. Brian, you're just fighting for something you believe in, something you care about.
I don't care a whittle about this bloody town.
I think
A whittle.
you do. I think you care a lot, but you hate to admit it.
Yeah, well. I built this house with my own 2 hands, you know. First thing I ever did that I was proud of. Real proud of. I ain't about to leave it to those damn tyrant trolls waltzing in here under the pretense of defending their borders. It's the Vanguard holding their leash, be sure of that.
What are you gonna do when they get here?
I got an old gun locked up in the pantry. Enough bullets to take down at least 24 of those goblins. I'm going down fighting, that's for sure.
You'll be fine, I'm sure of that. Just leave the bottle be until the victory party, okay?
Don't worry about that, girl. That's my last batch of real whiskey. All I got left now is bloody Markurian wine. And believe me, you don't want to get drunk on that.
I believe you. Just take care of yourself, Brian. Take real good care.
And you, Miss Ryan. I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for you. And if you ever come back this way...
I promise to visit you, of course. Goodbye, Brian.
Goodbye, Brian. All right.
It's a flower bed.
All right. All right. All right. The Book of Secrets is here somewhere, I know. The heck, dude? We're not unlocking the Book of Secrets.
It's Audrey's long-lost cousin.
Audrey's long-lost cousin. Who the heck?
It's a peculiar house.
Enter, honored guest.
It's everybody's favorite character, Abnaxis.
With you presently.
Love Abnaxis.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Abnaxis.
Should I not have been okay, April Ryan?
I wasn't sure. Everybody else has left town.
Yes, most everyone did. A war is coming.
Shouldn't you be leaving too, then?
I am, after I see you.
Oh no, you see this guy a lot.
You shouldn't be putting yourself in danger for my sake, Abnaxis.
Then, for the sake of the balance, you will find 3 stones, yes?
I did.
I did, yeah. Just missing one now.
Here, this was the stone of the Venar entrusted to me.
Da-na-na-na.
This to
We have all 4 stones.
And there hold embassy until the Kanang La will come to take it from me.
You had this the whole time? Why didn't you tell me before?
To have been carrying this on your journey will be too risky, April Ryan. You have it now. 4 stones to make 1. Now my task is done, and the veil is upon me. There is only the present and the past now. Only those 2, not the future.
No future.
The veil is upon us all, April Ryan. I must leave for my people, to be with them in this time of darkness.
Me neither, Mimi.
Help, Abnaxis. I will miss you.
And I you, April Ryan. May the balance bless you. May the balance bless and protect us all.
Bye, Abnaxis. Maybe. How do I leave?
It's a flower bed.
It's a flower bed. I swear. The Book of Secrets is here somewhere. Hold on. Longest Journey, Book of Secrets. Two ways to access the book. Oh. Wait a minute. Dang, we never got it. There was an item I had to get in Stark that you plant here, and it turns into the Book of Secrets. I was close. Oh well. No Book of Secrets this time. Alright. Let's see. The Bond of Stone is in the right hollow. The 4 stories. Wild Rose. Alright, hold on. The Elation Stone goes into the top hollow. Whoops. The Benar Stone. Oh. 17 questions. Can you guys stop Claude? In time. Wait, Blue Jewel is not a stone. I mean, it technically is. Bottom hollow. I believe in you guys. Golden Sun.
I think something's gone wrong.
Better call our good friend Crow. Hello, friend. Welcome, Crow.
Don't tell me. You need help with something you can't get to.
Whoa.
Nice to see you, too. Why so cynical?
Because it seems like the only times you call me is when you need me to do something. It's never to say, "Hello, Crow, what have you been up to?" Or, "Hey, just wanted to let you know how much I love you."
Sorry. There's just so much on my mind I forget to treat my friends right.
Friend? I'm your friend. Whatever
Poor
you
Crow.
need me to do, babe, I'm there.
He's never had any friends before.
What do you need me to do?
I just wanted to talk, Crow.
Something's preventing that stone dragon's mouth from opening completely. Could you check it out?
That's it? Easy. Yeah, I see what's wrong here. When was the last time they cleaned this thing? There's there's pigeon crap all over it. Some of it's so old it's almost petrified.
Great! Peck it off.
Peck it? No, that's disgusting. Nobody told me I was gonna be pecking pigeon crap when I joined up for this adventure.
Crow? Pack it off! Yikes!
You can do it, Crow.
I'm on fire!
Yikes. The stones. They turned into mitochondria. Ah! Back in the ocean. Oh, man. Oh, no.
So you're still here?
Eh?
Hey?
Oh, it's just you. If you have come to use the library, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. We're all very busy today. Very busy.
Is that where the keys start making noises?
Don't worry, I didn't come by to do any reading today.
Good. With the Tyrant army approaching, we don't have much time.
Is Vestrum Tobias around?
Oh, goodness. You do not know? I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Tobias, he's dead. Murdered.
No.
No, by whom?
Why does everyone keep getting murdered?
We don't know, but we suspect Vanguard agents, of course. In the chaos of the evacuation, the soldiers had their hands full making sure no one was trampled, and that looters were promptly apprehended. When we visited the temple after everyone had left, there were so many books and valuable artifacts we wanted to bring here for safekeeping. We found Tobias by the mules he loved so dearly.
Dang.
He'd been stabbed in the heart. And from the looks of it, he didn't resist much at all. He probably even knew his assailant.
Are you telling me there's a traitor
Why,
amongst
Tobias,
us?
He was the kindest, gentlest man I've ever known. Always helpful, always ready to listen. I'll really miss him.
So will all of us. He was a great man, and a great Vestrum, and we will never see another like him. But unfortunately, there were many who disagreed with his views, and the Vanguard, well, they would be happy to see the end of him for good.
Another reason for doing everything we can to stop them. Shouldn't you be leaving the city?
Leaving? No, I'm staying here with my fellow minstrel. The Enclave is our life and our home, and we're not letting the Vanguard and the Tyrant army drive us away. But we will defend ourselves.
With what? Books?
Yes. Knowledge is power.
We look harmless, but don't judge a book by its cover. There are many of us who are skilled at magic. I can throw a pretty mean ball of fire myself. We even have swords and bows, and a few of us are well versed with deadly weaponry. So we won't be easily defeated, trust me.
Good luck.
And to you, the same.
Not without taking a dive into the water, I won't.
She was just in the ocean for like a few hours.
It's stuck.
Freaking April.
Me?
Yes?
What's the rusty wheel downstairs for?
Wheel? Oh, yes, the wheel. That's used for draining the water out of the pool.
Sorry. Pikeman, is that a Might and Magic 3 answer?
Do Do you know why the drainage wheel is stuck?
Goodness, it is. Why, yes, of course it is. We keep the sluices locked so that the pool is not drained by accident.
Could you unlock it for me?
Certainly. But why?
Because I need to drain the pool.
Goodness me, you do? Very well, I will unlock the sluices.
Oh, man. Bot has half the points. Can he go over? Will he be the majority? Hello? April. Where's the disc?
I look like a real sailor. Arr, matey.
Library. Oh my god, anime.
God, it's an army heading this way, and they've got the road blocked. Where's a shift when you need one? I'm in real trouble here. Come on, shift, shift. I did it last time I was scared out of my mind, and I don't feel any safer now. It's not working. I'm just gonna have to hide out in the... Oh!
She's getting better at it. She's almost there.
Saved by the bell. Again. I'm like the Incredible Hulk, except my powers only work when I'm scared silly. That's the second time I've opened a shift by instinct alone when I've been in mortal danger. The frustrating thing is, I still don't know how to do it when I'm not scared. Wait, didn't the old lady say I should use what I do best to focus my talents? Is running away really what I do best?
Yes.
Come to think of it, why did the shift dump me here? Wasn't even thinking about the studio.
Well, we're in the studio. May as well paint a picture.
The old woman, Lady Elvane, was it? She said something about using my craft to focus my powers, to learn how to open a shift at will. I guess it's worth a try.
Ooh, where's that?
I did it on my own. I did it.
April.
Oh, Mother. What's wrong with you?
The sketch glitch.
April.
Touched me. Not there. Higher.
What's happening to you, Mother?
I am dying, April.
But you can't die. You're the Mother, the White Dragon. You're eternal. Aren't you?
The Mother is, April, but I am not. It is time for the new to replace the old, for the seed to grow into a flower, and for the withered and the gray to turn to dust and pass on into the ages.
Help me understand, please.
Take my blue eye, the crystal. You need it.
But I can't.
Take it. Quickly.
Go. Two
Thank you.
orbs down. We have the disc. Oh. We got 2 orbs. We just need 2 more.
Please don't go.
And then figure out how to get to space.
The war with chaos has taken its toll on me. I wish I could have seen my children grow up.
When will the egg hatch?
When I die and turn to dust. Be here, then, to witness the new mother.
I promise.
Be who you are, April. Do not be afraid of that.
Who am I?
My daughter. My own daughter.
Anime. So much anime. Dang. My horse. Yo, new dragon. Hope this one isn't stuck up and rude.
Be who you are. Sister? Sister.
Whoosh.
I can do it now. I can shift. It's not easy, but I can do it. Ironic as it may be, though, I think I've done all I can do in Arcadia. I have the 2 Arcadian Dragon's Eye jewels, the disc, and the star map. Now I need to find the Guardian, the 2 missing jewels, and somebody who can help me decipher the star map. And I have to look for those things here, in Stark. I look like a real sailor.
Arr.
Matey.
What are we on? Question 93? Alright. 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 Back to the docks. You know who's at the docks? Hello?
Cargo containers.
That guy from work. Yes? Cargo containers. No. It's the flipper.
Sorry I'm late.
Whoa! It's
Whoa!
a fake ID, girl. Hold on.
You got it?
Where you been, man? I've been holding on to this for a week now. Yeah, a week.
What's the trouble? I paid up front.
What's the trouble? What's the fucking trouble? The trouble is, baby, this thing's hot. It sizzles, man. They catch me with the shit on my hands, they give me 20 at least.
Like you wouldn't get
It's been such a long journey.
Stuff you have in here.
It's hard to remember.
Yeah, but that's mine, man. Mine. My problem. This here is yours. Shit, take it. I don't want it anymore. What up?
What up?
That's all.
Wait, I have this map. Map.
Any chance of you deciphering this for me?
Looks old. This old? It looks old. It's gotta be old. What do you do, rip off a museum or something? Because I'm cool with that.
It was a gift. Would you be able to calculate the coordinates of that cross based on the positions of the stars?
Shouldn't be a problem, as long as this thing's accurate. I'll just do some chem trace tests. See when it was made, and then figure out the rotation of the constellations and calculate the... Yeah, sure.
And what's it gonna cost me?
This time, you still got credit from the AG unit you gave me. Works like a fucking charm, I'll tell you, baby. It's hot, I can float like the wind. Toots! Even with 2 people on at the same time. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to know that. So, when can I get the results?
Can't do the chem tests here, but I'll call a friend of mine. Owes me a favor. Come back later. Yeah, later. Much later.
Sure.
And hey, don't wait a week this time.
I definitely won't.
Got it.
See you in a week. Are we on question 96? Alright, I'll go to the next area and then we're going to stop there. Alright. Yo, thank you for watching The Longest Journey.